Okay. Hopefully.
We are on music.
I think everything should be fine. Speak.
Hello.
Okay, I think it's picking us up.
That's good.
All right. So we are doing we're doing something different. You know, down a little bit on your headphones. Down.
Just down.
Damn it. A little bit too loud for me. You can make it louder for me too. There you go. Whatever you just did was better. What'd you do?
I made mine louder.
Damn it. Okay.
That's fine.
We'll deal with
Is
it.
that good?
Yeah.
Uh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it is safe to remove this. Yes. Hello.
oh.
All right. So, full disclaimer: I've never even remotely touched Magic the Gathering at all. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Not a bit of an idea whatsoever. So Brandon is going to do his best to teach me how to deal with this. So,
Yes.
So he's going to take over and do the intro here.
Welcome to the Gathering Hall, episode 560, Tabletop Time, Magic the Gathering. Can Matthew learn magic? Number 1.
Oh boy.
So, I'm going to preface that we are going to be doing the Commander format for people who know. Commander format is a Highlander group, which means, except for basic lands, everything is a one-of. Did you hear that?
No. Are these all facing different directions?
No. The Commander is facing this way.
Okay.
So,
explain the commander to me. What does that mean?
your Commander is the commander of your deck.
Well, yeah, kind of. That's
He-
pretty self-explanatory.
So, if you look at either yours or mine, you see that there's colors associated with the thing.
Color associated. Okay, what color am I looking at here?
The very top.
Okay, so it's like a reddish color?
Red and black.
Red and black. All right, fair enough.
So, the way it works is you have what we call lands.
Lands?
Yeah.
L-A-N-D-S? Lands?
L-A-N-D-S.
Lands?
You have the basic lands of your deck, which yours will be different than mine, but they will have the same kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll have more complicated lands.
Okay, so what are the functions of
So-
land?
Land is basically like your money. For every single turn, you can play a single land,
Okay.
unless the card gives you ability to play more. But rules of the game is you play one land per turn.
Okay.
This land, let's say I play a plains. This plains, and then you can do this, it's called tapping. You add 1 white mana. Same thing with like a forest, it would add a green mana.
Okay, so the symbol here in the middle
Yes.
it tells you what color it is.
Yes.
Okay.
And each card you control, each card in your hand has a cost.
Okay.
Like for instance, if you look at my commander is white, green, and then has a 2. That 2 can be paid with any color.
All right, so you would need at least, I'm guessing, just 1 green and 1 white.
Yeah,
and
you need
2
one-
of any other color.
Yeah, you need 1 plains, 1 forest, and then any other 2 of any other color.
Okay.
And then I could play that.
So at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter
We'll get to that when we're actually playing.
on up to 1 target creature you control. Then, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, draw a card. She keeps the festival's revels from faltering, infusing the witch's ritual with hope. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
the effects. We'll get to the effects later. Right now I'm just getting the basics of the basics. So each land taps for a certain mana.
Okay, so when you say taps for a certain mana,
Yes.
does that
So
mean
you
that each one has like a different value, or
No.
is it just each one is just one?
This is the action of tapping.
I got that. I'm just saying,
So then-
every card is just one. There's
Unless specifically stated otherwise.
no. Okay, that's what I was asking.
Like for instance, I don't know if I actually have one in my deck. I think I have Temper of the False God. That should work for this.
Okay.
Give me So like Temple of the False God says tap it and you can add 2 colorless symbols.
I just thought of something.
What's that?
So before anybody shows up, dude, I'm a genius. Oh, I'll be right back. I just had a brain idea, Brandon.
What's your brain idea?
Third camera.
Where?
I think this runs in the background. So I should be able to have this running at the same time as using it. Then we can fill in that space at the bottom. The space at the bottom is bothering me, dude. This will also give me the ability to no, yeah, that's fine.
By the way, this is where my card flicking comes from. It's card games.
Yeah, I kind of.
Because you need to look at all your options. And it's just like a thing to do.
There, so check this out. So now we have a mobile camera. Hey, I have this app that lets me do like a wireless camera from my computer. It's super cool. So if we need to show something up close, I have that option now.
Okay. So this says tap, add 2 mana, but you can only activate if you control 5 or more land, including this.
So when you tap land,
Tap it like this.
yes, is it still under your control? Does it
Yes.
count? Okay.
Everything is under your control if it's on your map. Okay. So you tap this, it would add 2, and then you, like, let's say for instance, this is 5. So you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Even though this one says it's for 2?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah, okay.
This is 5 land.
Okay,
it's
so
in
this one
addition-
counts as one
land.
So you only actually need 4 others.
Yes.
Okay.
There is nothing that would, like a single land, that would count for 2 or more. Every land is 1, but they can add different values.
Right, I just didn't know if, like you said that. Yeah, okay. I understand.
So then, another important thing is that every single part. every single like text, like basically like bold font like that, is important. So basic land. The only basic lands in the game are mountains, forest, plains, islands, and swamps.
Bro, I got a fucking vampire though. Check
Yes.
this out. Vampire. Pretty cool.
So
I gotta say, dude, I do like the artwork
art?
on these.
I do.
Pretty neat. Pretty cool stuff.
So every single part of that matters. So that's how lands work.
That's how lands work. I got lands. Lands make sense.
Lands make sense.
I gotta turn this down a little bit.
That's good.
I can hear you. Dude, I literally can't turn it down.
Turn down through the volume, man.
No, I got it. That's good.
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay. So now we're going to go to the lifeblood of most decks, which is creatures.
I like creatures.
So like this is
So let me ask you a very basic question.
sure.
How many cards am I allowed to have at a time?
Your maximum hand size is 7. You start out with 7.
Okay. And I'm guessing it's completely random. You can't look.
No, you can't choose.
Okay.
Pick and choose.
Okay, I'm asking because I
Yeah.
don't know anything about this.
So your maximum hand size is 7, and at the start of the game we will draw 7. And we will do where turn 1 also draws a card. So you'll start with technically 8, but you'll draw 7 to start out.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, so 1
Well,
and
no.
7 more. Right?
Your commander goes over here.
So he's always... He
Yes.
doesn't count. Okay, CB, what's going on, dude?
What's up,
Welcome to the
CB?
stream.
I am going to teach him magic.
He's attempting. He's going to try to teach me
Oh,
magic.
you will. You're smart enough. You'll learn it.
Whether or not that happens, we'll see. But he's yeah. So he's helping me figure out how this shit works. Because this is completely outside of anything I've ever done. But I'm interested. You
I
know?
taught myself, and I think I can. I taught Brianna, so I think I can teach you.
Yeah, I'd like to do some tabletop stuff. So this stream is going to be a bit messy, because I mean, you look at my office, dude. We have like, it's a mess. There's like no room in here right now. but in the future, I'm going to have an actual place for this to be set up. So this is kind of like a trial run to see if this type of stream would work. Also, CB, while you're here, man, how is the audio? Can you hear us? Are we cutting out? Is it like really, really bad? Just, let me know, please.
Okay. So, the creature is very important because, obviously, of the casting cost. But then it also has,
Okay, so this would require one land, one forest, and 2 of something else.
2 of any other color.
So are there more than just these 2 types of land?
Not in my deck. Your deck will have mountains and swamps because yours is red-black.
So for this 2 right here, though,
be any color.
So it could be any land.
Yes.
So I could have 3 swamps and 1 mountain
and cast that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Understand.
So that one could be like 1 forest and 2 plains, and I could cast them. Awesome. Anyways, the creature will have a number value at the very bottom of the thing, but bottom right corner, I'm guessing. For that. We'll have a number value down here.
Okay.
This number value is its power and toughness. So 1 is its attack, and
so
1 is
that
its
one's
defense.
weak as shit.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
It means it will deal, if I attack with it or block with it, it will deal 1 damage.
It'll block 1 damage?
It will deal 1 damage and block.
So it does both at the same time?
Yes. Like, well, if you attack me, I can block with this, and it will block 1 damage and strike your creature with 1 damage.
Okay.
If I attack with you, it can take 1 damage and give you 1 damage.
Okay.
So the way it works is if, like, let's say, even though this couldn't work in real life, you attack me with this. This is a 3/2.
So the first number is the attack, and the second is defense.
Yes. Always.
All right.
First is attack. Second is defense.
Okay.
So your 3/2, if I could block it, I'd block it, and it would block everything. These 2 would get in each other's way. Yours would live because it has 2 health. Mine only has 1.
So my question now is, since this has 3 and you have 1, would you still take 2 points of damage?
No. There is a special ability that cards have. I know I have a token. Called Trample.
Trample.
And that means the difference in your attack and my defense would go through.
Okay.
But if it's not, if it doesn't trample,
that's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah.
Save space and save sleeves.
But we'll get to tokens later because you have some tokens.
This is usually really useful, but it's like constantly pulling my headphones that direction.
So, anyways, no, because since that doesn't have trample, if I were to block it, I would block all the damage, but my creature would die.
And mine would live.
And yours would live.
And I could use it again the next turn?
Yes.
Okay.
So the way attacking works is you tap it. And then it will swing. Unless specifically stated by an effect or ability that wouldn't make it tap. So for the most part, when you attack, you tap to swing.
Okay, so now my next question is, so if I were to attack, say just with this one, and you blocked 1 damage, he would have, would it have 2 remaining, or would it take all 3 after I used it?
No, so the way it works...
I guess what I'm asking is, does health carry over to the next turn?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Yeah, health, well, yours is 2, not 3.
Whatever.
3 is attack. Yes. If yours lives at the end of the turn, when it rolls over to your turn, or my turn, your health replenishes.
Okay.
So yes, and then like this one has an ability. So tapping is how you do basically anything with a creature.
So I'm guessing this where it says add X mana of any one color, where X is Heron Blade? Elite power? I don't know what that means at all, but okay.
So I can tap it and add mana equal to that thing. This can get bigger with this deck, so it will add more as time goes.
That's a little confusing, I'm gonna be honest.
We'll get to it.
Okay.
So that is, and when a creature enters the battlefield, unless it has the haste ability, has what we call summoning signal. So it cannot attack or activate ability, or tap abilities, the turn you summon it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you have to wait a full rotation. Unless it has haste. If it has haste, then it can do whatever. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what you need to know for creatures for now. Then we have artifacts. Artifacts are another type of permanent. They don't really contribute to combat
hold on.
at all.
Explain permanence. I don't know what that means.
They stay permanently on the field.
So you can't remove them?
Well, you can remove them, but, like, for instance, a sorcery, if I cast a sorcery, as soon as this finishes resolving, it goes to the graveyard. But with a permanent, like creatures, artifacts, and enchantments, they stay on the
How do you tell the difference between them all?
creature, artifact.
Oh, I see it. You also have to remember them reading all these upside down.
Enchantment. They will. That's why I said the text is very important.
Okay. So this is a legendary creature.
Yes. Your commander has to be legendary.
Why? What if I wanted an underdog commander, Brandon?
I mean, we could do house rules, but rules. It has to be legendary.
We can do house rules.
We are technically kind of house rules. But yes. So this has 3 colorless, so you can just do 3 of any mana. And then these have like abilities or stuff, and these don't have something. They're not a creature. They don't have something.
Explain summoning sickness. I don't know what that means.
I told you, it's when the creature comes in and they can't do anything the turn they're summoned.
Okay.
Because they're summoning.
Okay. Alright.
Since you're not technically summoning an artifact, having an artifact doesn't have summoning.
Okay.
Then you have...
Are you following this, CB?
Yeah. It'll make more sense when we actually start playing.
Yeah, usually games do.
So, then we have artifact equip. They're basically the same thing, but you see that this has a equipped with 1 colorless.
Equipped. 1 colors.
See that?
Equipped creature has hexproof and haste. Equip 1.
So
Okay.
I could pay 1 mana to equip that. And the way equipping works...
So, hold on. Does that mean that you're going to attach this to a creature
Yes.
that you can then... So, could you attach that to a creature that you summon in the same turn and then use that creature to
Yes,
attack? Okay.
because it has haste.
Makes sense.
And hexproof means I can target it, you cannot. Hello, Nico. Do you want to be called...
Do you want me to call you Boob?
Is that Nico?
Yeah, that's Nico. So,
Well, no, I know, but is the second word of that Nico? Bube Nico?
we really got to figure out how to do the chat for these streams. Oh, that's so much better, dude. Yes, do that. Just Miko.
Okay,
Well,
Miko.
I'm glad to see you, Miko. How you been doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, here. Hello. Here, Brandon can say hi too. Hello.
Okay. And the way equipping works is you'd pay the 1, and then this would go, and you'd put it...
Okay,
under
so when
the-
you say pay 1, you're talking about using one of your lands.
1 of your mana.
Okay.
Because this is basically your currency.
So, my question now is, when it's my turn, and I have 3 lands sitting on my table over here on my little board, can I, and that's 1 turn, flip all 3?
So there are phases to a turn.
Okay.
There's the untapped phase, where you untap everything. That's the first phase.
Okay.
I'm not going to be super, like, rule sharky on this, but it's...
Well, be super rule sharky, because I
Okay.
want to know how to play it legitimately
Okay.
and know how to actually play the game.
So you go to, like, let's say this was my field. I had all my lands like this, right?
Hold on, bro. I gotta get the controls opened. We still visual? Hey, this is totally gonna work. See, I can have this open, and I can use...
Okay. So let's say this was how my thing looked, and I had 2 cards in hand, right?
That was 3, Brandon.
Yes, I have 2 cards in hand.
Okay.
So, on
Hold
your...
on. So, let me look at this. Alright. Okay, so this is a land,
Yes.
and this is
A land.
basic. So what's the difference between basic land and land?
Basic lands are the most basic of lands. They all they do is they're either a forest or a mountain, swamp, plains, but they'll never be anything different. A normal land doesn't have the basic super type, so it's just a land, but it has more things it can do typically.
So this one says, Path of Ancestry enters the battlefield tapped.
Yes.
So I'm guessing this one, just as soon as you put it out, it's already
it's already tapped.
Okay, that makes sense. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. I don't know what any of that means.
So your
but that's
commander's
okay.
color identity is the colors in its casting.
Okay.
So your color identity is red-black. Mine is white-green.
Okay.
And scrying is basically you look at the top card of your deck and you can choose whether to keep that up top or put it on the bottom.
Oh, that's kind of neato.
Yes.
So, say, I don't know if it exists, but if it were to say, like, scry 5, I can look at the top 5?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Right on.
That is how that works. You look, you go.
It is.
5.
Some of it is making sense, but I guarantee you the little nuances are gonna take me a minute.
There are rules I don't know. We're not gonna get into layers or any shit like that. We're gonna go basic as shit. Okay, anyways. So, the starting of your turn is untap, so you untap everything.
You have to?
Yes.
Every turn you have to put all your
No,
lands.
on your turn. So if it's my turn, you don't untap.
Okay.
I untap. And that's specifically stated by a card.
Okay.
Card text rules all. And then you go to your upkeep. And you see if you have anything. Like, for instance, if I had Lifecrafter's Bestiary, it says at the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. So I would scry 1, be like, I don't want it. I put it at the very bottom. This is why it's so important. Because then you draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then you enter your main phase 1. Main phase 1, you can cast any of your creatures, your sorceries. If you want to cast an instant, you can. So, like...
You just used the word.
Yeah, I know. We're going to go there now. So, you have 2 types of non-permanent spells. You have instants...
non-permanent mean at the end of my turn to go to the graveyard?
No, at the end of the resolution. So, if I cast, for instance, Ruinous Intrusion...
This one.
Yes. If I cast Ruinous Intrusion, it is an instant card. Right?
Okay. Instant, exile target artifact or enchantment, put X+1. You got me doing like fucking algebra, Brandon. What the hell?
Well, I'm going to be doing algebra. These are my cards. I have to keep track of this.
Okay. Put X+1+1. I'm guessing that the +1 and +1 are your number down here.
Well, +1+1 will add to that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But that would be 2. It'd be 2 and 2.
So if I did, like, for instance, if I did Death Presence with that, that's 6. So I put 6 +1+1 counters on this, which then would tap 7. Because it goes +6. Make sense?
No. I need to look at this one. Okay, so this one just says, whenever creature you control
you gotta
dies...
look at Ruinous Intrusion. It says exile target artifact or enchantment.
Okay.
And then for its casting cost, right?
Hold on. Where is its okay, its casting cost is 3 randos in a forest.
Read the text again.
Exile target artifact.
Or enchantment.
Or enchantment. So when it says exile target artifact or enchantment, you're picking something on your board?
Or your board.
Aw. Oh, you picked something on my board, you ass! You son of a bitch!
Whatever gives you the most value.
Oh.
Anyways.
So how do you know what they give in terms of value?
Huh? Well, it says X. Continue reading.
Exile target artifacts. Put X+1+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the mana value of the permanent exiled this way. That's a whole lot of.
So the mana value is the price you have to pay for the card.
Oh, okay. So that one has.
A green,
that's where you're getting the 6.
6. A green and a 1. So its mana value is
it's 6.
So I could put that onto this to increase its ability. Make sense?
Somewhat.
And then after this resolves, so after that all happens, this goes to the graveyard. Instant.
Okay, so...
Because it is not permanent.
So would that all take place in, like, one...
One instant.
Okay.
Yes. Now,
welcome back, Nico!
Another important thing is, let's say...
Also, congratulations for getting that Twitch channel. That's awesome! You know what, Nico? Fireworks for Nico.
So let's say, for instance, I cast sorcery, right?
Okay.
It doesn't matter the source.
Oh, okay. Sorcery. There.
Yeah. You could respond with an instant. Because instants happen at any point.
Oh, alright. So it'd be like a way to, like, counteract.
Yes, and sorceries are only on my turn.
So you can... I can't use sorceries...
On my turn.
On your turn. But I can use instants on my turn. On your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And sorceries cannot happen on battle phase.
We're
Only on main phase.
Are we still on phase 1?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna get to battle phase next. So let's say you responded. The way it works, the way things resolve, is yours would go on top. And then if I responded, mine would go on top. And then you responded, it would go on top. And then the way the resolution works is this would go first. It would resolve in the opposite order. Make sense?
No.
Okay. So I cast a card, right?
Sure.
In response to that, you cast a card.
Okay, so I'm casting my instant card.
Yeah, you're casting an instant card. Don't worry about that. We'll flip it like this so you don't look the creatures. So then you cast a card.
Okay.
Well, then in response, let's say I tap something and I cast another card.
Okay.
And then in response, you cast another card. So the way this works is, see how it's stacked like this? This is called a stack. And it resolves like how you would eat a pancake. So the top one resolves first.
That's not how I eat pancakes, dude. I eat pancakes like
Through,
this.
yes. But if you were to eat one pancake at a time.
Okay.
So you would eat the first pancake, and then the second pancake, and then the third pancake, and then the fourth pancake.
Okay.
So that's how the stack works.
Okay.
Very simple.
I got my Twitch account because my friend Ryan, who I used to date, has Twitch channel where he stream. I can follow his channel and chat to his chat. That's freaking awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, that's great.
Applause. And a burger. A burger for Nika. Oh, dude, the chat's showing up now. You fucking piece of shit, chat. Damn it. How awful does that look on the stream?
Not that bad.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Oishu.
Oishu!
Anyway, so that is your main phase 1. You can cast your creatures, your artifacts, your enchantments.
Okay.
And then you go to your battlefield. So let's say, for instance, I had Heron Blade out. Heron Blade then could, and this is the turn after, I could attack with Heron Blade. I don't attack creatures, I attack you. And then if you had your Streffen out, you could choose to either let the attack go through since it's only damage, or you could block it.
Okay. So, I'm guessing I can probably add stuff to this guy too?
You can make it bigger.
Okay, that's kind of yes, because he's only got 3 and 2.
Well, he's also flying, which means he's kind of like hovering above the board.
Okay, so here we go. I gotta read some more.
You're gonna read a lot.
Flying at the beginning of your end step. What is an end step?
We'll get.
Okay. Create a blood token. What is a blood token? Okay. I now have a blood. Discard a card. Sacrifice this art. Draw a card. Okay, so that, I guess.
It's a loot. So you discard a card, you sacrifice that, and then you draw another. So if you don't like a card in your hand, you can exchange it for a new card.
Oh, okay, so it's not off the board, it's out of my hand.
Yeah, it out of it. That's what discard means.
Alright, fair. Okay, whenever Streffen attacks, you may sacrifice 2 blood tokens. If you do, you may put a vampire card from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until end of turn.
So you don't have to cast a vampire. Sacrifice the 2 blood, too. Basically.
Can I stockpile these?
Yes.
Okay.
They're artifacts, so they're permanent as long as you don't.
Right on. I don't know how well you guys can read this with the fucking text. Hold on. Stupid freaking. Ugh. I tried so hard to get the chat to show up.
And then it wasn't showing up.
And it wasn't showing up, so then I set up this camera so that we could show cards and shit up close. And then it shows up! Ugh. Alright. Cat. I'll shrink it down a bit.
Doc cool. Wishi? I mean, stock cool. I don't know what that means. It'll be real. I would put it under the playmats, like on top of
Right here? But the thing is it's going to eventually cover the whole.
Just make it more than.
Is that like too damn small?
I can check that.
Yeah, check it on
I mean, it's pretty small.
I don't know. You know.
I just put it in the middle.
No. There we go.
Can you change the colors?
Oh.
I actually don't think that would help, honestly.
All right. I promise, guys, we will have this all fixed by the time we do this again. I promise. But for this stream, we're just not gonna. We just can't have chat on stream. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah, we'll get to tokens later. So yeah, you could block with Streffen, or you could.
Do I have to block the stuff?
No. You get to choose. So I attack you.
Do you? Is it required that you tell me how much damage you're going to be doing?
Yes, I can't lie.
Okay.
So if I had like a bunch of dice and stuff, I would count it up, swing at you, then tell you how much you're taking, and what's the biggest creature and all.
So what he's saying is this motherfucker here, this guy right here, can make up anything he wants.
I'm on the internet. I can't make shit up. People will know. So then, so there are a few steps to. So there's declare attackers, declare blockers, and then we proceed to damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then after damage, we go to the end of the battle step.
It might be easier for me to learn if we just play.
All right.
You'll have to walk me through shit.
You're already shuffled, so.
Just draw 7?
I gotta shuffle.
7?
7.
2, 3.
And we'll let you go first.
Cool. No, you go first.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just so I can kind of see how you do it, you know? Okay, so let's see here. Yeah.
These are not
Okay. Alright. I don't know what any of these things are, but let's
If
do it.
you have at least 3 lands, you're good. You have at least 3 lands.
No.
How many lands you got?
Single.
Put that down, draw 7.
Why?
This is what we call a free mulligan. Lands are one of the most important things, so you need a decent bit of them in your hand to start off.
Alright. Oh, shit.
And we're gonna just do kind of nice mulligan, where you can mulligan until you have 3 lands. There's a lot of cards, I know.
7. Alright. I got 7 more. 7 more. 7 more. 7 more.
Okay. That hand.
I got it. Do it again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright.
Yeah.
6. 7! Okay. And I have 2. I'll just go with 2.
Okay. So, do you want me to shuffle your deck?
They're your cards, you shuffle them. I'm learning, guys.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I don't actually know.
Okay.
Not a clue in the world. Okay, whatever.
I watched the. Watched a lot of the other day I watched a lot of Magic cheaters.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It's so obvious if you know what you're looking for. They do what they call fake shuffle. Which is why you always ask your opponent to cut your deck. Do you want to cut my deck?
I don't care.
No, I'm not gonna cheat.
Ugh. I honestly wouldn't care if you did. I don't dude. I don't know what I'm doing, so it doesn't matter.
So basically, they'll find a card that's really bad, put it here, and then they'll shuffle until it goes here, and they'll shuffle behind. Okay. Oh, wait, put these, like, in the middle. They were upside. Can't have them. That's fine.
What do you mean upside? Is that another term I don't know?
No, as in, like,
I know.
upside.
They're upside down again.
So, you go...
You're one of those motherfuckers that can't have their money facing each other, can you?
Can have...
In your wallet.
It's important because these are upside down. So, turn 1.
Okay.
I draw.
So you have 8 cards in your hand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if I can't play a land or do anything, I have to discard at the end of it. If I can. So I will play 4. And I say go.
Hit.
All do.
Okay, sure. I like land.
I'll draw a card.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Sorry.
Try to keep your lands at the bottom.
Oh. Why? Why does it matter? Oh my god, this thing's so annoying.
Because you don't want to have your creatures and your lands mixed up.
But I can read.
You don't want your creatures
But
and your lands
what if that's like a strategy I came up with where it was
that
just
is cheating.
What if it was confusing for you to look at and you were
That
like, I don't know what I'm looking at?
That is cheating.
Why is that cheating?
Legitimately.
How is that cheating?
It is cheating.
That's a strategy.
No. Literally, that was one of the things I saw. When somebody played a creature land and then got in trouble. Well, they didn't get in trouble, but the rules changed where you have to keep the creature separate. You do anything turn 1?
Dude, I don't know what that means.
Do you have anything that costs 1 mana?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So then
No.
you say pass your turn.
All right, go, Brandon.
I draw because I untap, upkeep. I can't. I'm gonna play Path of Ancestry with tapped. Yo.
What does Path of Ancestry do again?
Have 1 mana of any color and your commander's color identity, so it can be green or white. When the mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander. So if it's either a human or a noble, I could describe one.
Mine's a vampire. No.
Yeah, so if you have Path of Ancestry and you play a vampire, try a card.
Okay. That makes lots of sense. Okay, so it's my turn again. Gonna draw this one here. Guy on top. That's a violent looking card. Here, check this thing out. This thing's fucking cool.
I don't want to look.
Look at that. Look at that guy. That guy's in serious pain. He's a wizard. Alright, so... I literally don't have the costs. So I guess I could probably... Can I play another land?
Yes. Every turn you can play 1 land unless stated.
Okay, well, your turn. I guess.
We go,
Put
since
these
this
over
is
here.
tapped, I go to untap. My up anything, so I draw. Ooh.
Guy's cheating. Already feel it.
I'll play planes, then I'll tap this for a white, this for a white, for a green. I'll play Bastion Protector. So since this is a human like mine, and I did use mana, keep them. Yo.
Ooh, song. Yuck.
I don't know, this is on Rise though. Silence of the Everfree.
Oh, this is Aspect of the Storm. I haven't talked to that guy in years. Alright, I'm taking this guy. This guy right here. Okay, that's it. Oh my face. So many.
They are big.
All of them take so many. Holy crap.
This is why you want to guarantee at least 3 land. Get 3 draws.
Okay, so... guess I can't do anything.
Don't have a land?
Mm-mm. So I just pick one to discard?
Yep.
Any of them?
Yep.
Oh, but I don't know. Hold on a minute.
You got a question?
Okay, I do have a question.
Sure.
So for this card here, it says 2 at the top, but it's an artifact. Can you play artifacts?
Yes. You play artifacts on either of your main phase. You have one before your pre-combat main phase and post-combat. So if it costs 2, you can play.
So this would add 1 mount. But would that
It would be basically like an additional land. Give you an additional mana if it taps from it.
Okay. Need potentially play a creature. Ooh, maybe.
Creature next turn.
Maybe. Let's see. So, question. So if I put this down,
Yes.
but I have to can I tap both at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. So, and this enters the field tapped, right?
Yes.
Okay. That would mean I have
3 mana.
3.
2 red, 1 black.
2 red, 1 black. So that would be the end of my turn, right?
Unless you've got something you can do for free. Yes.
For free. What do you mean for free?
If it's just like 0 on the mana thing,
Oh, I don't.
or says it has an alternate casting cost that is free, then yes. So my turn?
Hold on, I'm reading. My turn's gonna take me a minute, dude.
I know.
They're gonna take me a minute because I have to read.
You do, a
'cause
lot.
I don't know what any of these cards do.
I have to read my card too.
All right, so what does this symbol right here mean?
Which one?
This one right here.
Tap.
Okay. An artifact was tapped. Sacrifice this artifact.
I should probably.
It is your turn. I can't do it. Oh shit! I'm rich now.
Those are your tokens.
It bothers me that these aren't facing the same way.
I have them situated so
Where are the treasure tokens?
they're like they look like weird like octopus. Like
Okay, I see it.
okay, well,
I'm sorry, they were on the other side.
okay. I think I'm gonna take it. No,
No,
no, I need one. Okay, so I'm gonna tap this,
what are you tapping?
tapping all my mana,
Oh my god, Brennan has stockpiled the mana!
and I'm going to play Micaeus. Micaeus is kind of special.
Alright, let's get in here. What is Micaeus?
Micaeus is a 1 and has X in its casting, which means I can dump as much mana as I want into Micaeus.
It has 0 and 0, that's weird.
If it's 0/0, it would die instant. But Micaeus has the special ability.
Micaeus, the Lunarch, enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter. So it has 1 right now, right?
No, it has 3. Spend 3 extra
Put
mana
a-
to cast it.
Remove a other creature. Where does it say anything about the special ability?
Well, that's its special ability, as it comes into play. Because if a 0/0 would die instantly, because
Right.
its health is at 0.
Okay.
But since I spent 4 mana, 3 of that turns into +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
So instead of having 0/0, it's going to be a 3/3. So we're going to symbolize that with this dice. Okay, this is a 3/3. Put it.
How do you know? That's the part I'm confused
How
about.
do you know what?
Because it doesn't say anywhere on here about his special ability.
Well, it's right there at the top. Comes into play with X +1/+1 counters, and X is what you spend up top. That's the special ability I'm talking. I think you're overthinking. Read the first line again.
I am reading the first line. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, what doesn't make sense?
The first line. It's like, so like if I were to have this card in my hand, I would have been like, okay, so I guess what I'm getting at is how do you know that spending the 3 mana gives him the 3?
Because X is up here. X equals 3. So put the 3 there.
Okay, I don't understand it, but whatever. Moving on with my time.
All you need to know is the mana you spend, if there's an X here and an X here, the mana you spend here is the X here. So since it's 1 white, I pay the white, then I have 3 additional mana that I put into this X.
So when you use your cards down here, I guess that's what I'm confused about, is that because I thought that you had to use want the white for here, but that doesn't
Yeah.
matter?
No, this is the white.
Right.
The white, and then I have
So
three
you don't
extra-
have to have two separate whites for each card.
No.
So one white works for both cards.
Yes, like that last turn I played this one, so this comes out, and then this turn everything untapped, right?
Okay.
And then I paid the white for this, and then 3 additional mana to cast it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a cumulative upkeep where this just stays here.
That's what I was. That's why I was confused, because I was thinking that like once you use this to summon something, they would.
No, your bank refreshes every turn.
Okay, that's a weird. That's very different.
Than what you were thinking.
I really wish my bank would refresh every time I spent money.
Oh, that'd be really good. Right? Every day you wake up
Right.
and you have same. Okay,
Right, dude.
So I did cast Micaeus with Path, and he is a human. So I will look at the top card.
Mine doesn't let me scry.
I'll put that.
You suck. Mine doesn't let me scry.
Faster? Actually, no. I will attack.
Okay, do I just hit the 3?
Yeah, you minus 3. You lose if you go to 0.
Oh no!
Go.
Okay, so I can finally summon something. I think.
Yay!
I think
You can almost summon Streffen.
this one.
Yeah.
Yay!
What did you draw?
Oh yeah, I got to draw. Damn it!
Is it something good?
No, it's not late.
Play it.
Alright, whatever. Oh, yeah. Hey. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need to.
Duty.
Yeah. Am I able to attack you?
No.
Why not?
Does it have haste? Does
No.
it say
Oh,
haste?
that's right. You can't summon.
Summon
Okay,
it.
I understand.
My turn?
Yeah. So I gotta untap all these, right?
No.
No. Well, you said I have to untap after every turn.
Yeah, but you use your 3 to cast this.
Right.
So now it's my turn, so I untap. On your turn, you untap.
Okay, at the start of your turn.
Yeah, at the start of your
Okay,
turn.
okay,
Because
okay.
remember, it's
Not at the end.
your steps are untap, upkeep.
6. Miss card.
I don't have anything to do on my up.
Do I grab another card? I have
Yes.
6 in my hand. How did I get 6? Forget to draw one of my turns.
No. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
You've cast cards. Like, for instance, I only have 5.
Okay, so you don't always have 7.
No.
Got you.
Anyway, so remember, phases are untap, upkeep, and you draw.
Upkeep. Meaning,
There is a phase where if it says something on your upkeep, you do it
I
on
don't
your
know what upkeep is.
It will say
Upkeep
on-
to me means like getting my oil changed
It-
on my car.
It will say on the card something to do with the upkeep.
Do you have an example?
Not, well, do I have one on me? Not on me.
Okay, let me see if I have anything that has anything that says anything about upkeep.
I can look for one.
You'd have to reshuffle.
Yeah.
So basically, if it doesn't say anything about upkeep, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about your upkeep thing.
Okay.
That's only if it says upkeep. Okay. I'm going to play land. And then I'm going to tap these all to activate the second ability of this land.
What's the second ability?
I pay a green and 3 colorless to sacrifice this land.
Why do you want to sacrifice it?
Because then I can search my library for up to 2 basic lands and put them onto the deck.
Okay.
So while I'm doing this, I'll also look for an upkeep card because I'm going to shuffle.
That's a good idea.
So, get forest. I'll get another 20. From there.
Yeah, I'm listening to good music, man.
We'll
Good
go
stuff.
back to Life Crashes Beast Theory. It says at the beginning of your up.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get there. Yeah, I gotta get there. Let's set the thing up. I really gotta get like a bracket or something to hold this phone. Okay, so here we go. Upkeep. Brandon is explaining upkeep to me. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. Okay, so when does upkeep come into play? Is it before or after I play cards?
Before. It's your phases.
Okay, so it would be
Hold on.
untap, upkeep, play cards,
Draw card.
draw card,
Play cards.
play card, attack.
attack, and then go to your second main phase, which is where you can play more cards if you have the mana. You have 2 main.
Why do they have to add another? Okay.
In case, like, for instance, you wanted to attack first and then board wipe to destroy all creatures.
Why do I want to destroy all my creatures?
Because
look how happy Scion of Opulence is, dude. Why would I want to destroy Scion of Opulence?
Because
Makes no
as time goes on, board states start getting out of control, so you want to stop your opponent from having a controllable board state. Blow everything up. You take the nuclear option.
Whatever.
Okay. I think for now, I'm going.
Okay, so my turn.
Yes. Untab.
Untap first. Okay, so untap. Everything is untapped. I want to draw a card. Okay, drew a card.
Now you can do whatever you want.
Do whatever I want? Yes. Okay, I'm going to attack Brandon for 40 points of damage. You said anything I want!
Anything legal you want to do.
Don't tempt me. Okay, so I got another land. I'm going to go ahead and...
At least you're only slightly hurting on them. You only missed one of my jobs.
Okay, I need mountain. I don't. So some of this is making sense to me.
The more you play, the more you'll understand.
What does first strike mean?
So, remember how I said when they attack, they both deal damage at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
First strike, he attacks first.
Okay.
So he gets the first blow. And then, if my creature lives, well, then it still.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tap this guy, and I'm gonna tap this guy, and I'm gonna tap this guy. Oh, look how pretty that is! All tapped, it's sexy. And oh, I think I'm gonna tap this guy too. Okay. Take this guy.
Oh, this is only 3.
Isn't he 4? No, I miscounted. Whatever.
You're not gonna do anything with that land anyways.
No.
The other vampires you control have +1.
Yeah. So that means if I were to attack with this one now, right? I could do that.
Yeah,
so she would have 4 and 2.
Yes.
And would attack you for 4, right? Because it attacks first.
Yes.
I want to do that.
Just tap it, swing at me.
Yeah.
Now I could block, but I'm just gonna take.
Okay. I think that's. Come on, I think I'm done.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to activate my chaos. I'm going to tap him, give him an additional.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my turn, so I untap. Go to my up. There's nothing here, so.
I'm gonna get a piece of paper and write down the phases.
I was going to pull up Notepad.
Can you zoom that in again?
Yeah.
Because that was actually pretty fucking nice. Does it just... No, how the hell did you do that? Oh. That's kind of neato. How'd you figure that out?
Just normal laptop thing.
Oh, did you know you could do that?
Yes.
Cool.
So, I don't have a land. So I'm going to tap white, green, 2 colorless, this, to play my commander.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that guy's over there. What the fuck does he even do? At the beginning of your end step. So what is the end step?
When you say I end my turn, you move to your end. Is that what you're...
So at the end of my turn.
The end of your turn. I've lost life.
So I should have grabbed the blood token.
No, he's not on the field.
Oh, it's only if he's on the field. Hey, I could play him next turn if I wanted.
So we're going to go to my combat. On my combat, my commander trigger. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target. My commander. So now she is a 1. Then, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, draw a card. 3, 4. You have a 2, so I'll swing 2, 5, 8.
See,
That's
so like it is. Things are kind of like sort of clicking in place a little bit, and I'm like as I'm reading the bottom of Stefan here. Probably can't read it on stream, but so it says whenever Stefan attacks, you may sacrifice 2 blood tokens, meaning these. So I'd have to attack you at least twice with him on the field to get 2 blood tokens.
you
Right?
have to go through.
Right.
There are ways to make me lose life in that, but this is whenever I lose. Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. If you do, you may put a vampire card from your hand onto the battlefield. So any of the vampire creatures, I'm guessing.
Yes.
And would immediately make them able to attack you.
Yes, and they have indestructible. It's as self-explanatory as it gets.
I didn't know you could attack creatures. I thought you said that went straight to me.
It does go straight. So it's tapped and attacking me, but then I can.
So if you were to attack, I could use any of my creatures to block some of the
Yes.
damage or all of the damage.
All of the damage on this turn.
And so, like, say for instance, you used like this one has
Well,
5, and you attacked, and I blocked it with this. This one would die.
Here we go. I'm actually going to combat, and I'm going to swing it with this thing. Now
Okay.
you can choose to block with your 2/2, and your 2/2 will die, but you will not take the 3 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that guy on the field because I kind of like his ability to attack you.
So you'll take 3, and then I'll go to my end step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will. I'll pass the turn.
Not surprised.
Not either.
That's okay.
I'm here to
Oh,
have fun.
Stefan, get out of my hand, dude.
Luck-
All right.
Luckily, Stefan and my card are big cards,
Okay.
they
So
feel
the
different.
beginning of my untap first or draw
Untap.
first? Untap first.
Then you go to your upkeep, but you
Untap.
have nothing. So then you go to
Untap.
draw.
Untap. Untap. Draw. What is exile?
So instead of going to the graveyard, they get exiled, so they go into a different zone. Harder.
So you can like resurrect graveyard.
Yes,
You
there are
can't
great.
really do that
One
with-
of my favorite strategies is graveyard.
Right? When you do cast it. See, the thing is I can't read these because I know you know the cards.
I probably do, but I'm not gonna say it.
I'm curious. Let me see if you can get this.
Okay.
Don't look at the stream. I'm gonna put it here.
I'm looking at the fan.
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna. Here, you know what? Here, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, there. So this is the card that Brandon's gonna try to guess right here. That guy. And we're gonna read this little piece down here. Ready for this? I'm gonna, redact his name.
Yeah.
Redacted attacks each combat if able. Whenever redacted attacks, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Madness. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost, or put it in your graveyard.
Does it have a Johnny in the name?
No.
I don't.
Sweet. This is the guy that's teaching me. He doesn't even know his own cards.
No, these are one of my least played decks, so
Probably for the best.
that's why I chose them. They're also some of the most simplest decks.
What are you trying to say, Brandon? I'm retarded.
I don't want to throw you into like a huge. I just realized what you said.
Don't strike me, YouTube.
Anyways, what I was going to say
It's
is,
just part of the English language.
it is makes it a little bit more complicated when you have to deal with graveyard recursion. That deck has some, but it's not the main.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
You're untapped.
Oh yeah,
You've been on your turn.
I'm playing.
Ow, ow.
What happened?
Dog
Where are they?
Right here.
Get out of here. Go on. Shut that door. If you can. Good enough. Alright, so. What do I want to do? Yeah. So here's another question. How do you... Are you able to attack with more than one creature?
Yes.
So if I were to... Just theoretically, if I were to use... Could I attack with both?
Yes. And then I could block. With each blocking specifically designated. One can block one creature. Actually, no. I can block... Like, these two could block one creature.
And would their things combine?
Yes.
Okay.
So they would be like stockpiling onto one.
That makes sense. Okay, so my next question then would be...
Keep in mind that he does say other vampires, so he
doesn't get first strike. That was going to be my question.
Yes.
So if I were to have, say, 3 other vampire creatures, all 3 could attack?
Yeah.
Regardless of if I had enough mana for all 3.
If they're already on the field, then yes.
So they don't need the mana to
There's no
attack.
upkeep. As soon as they're here, unless specifically stated otherwise, they're here and they can do whatever.
See, I have to like rewire my brain in terms of mana, because when I think mana, I think of a bar of mana that you use and depletes. So this kind of is a little different.
Yes.
Okay, that makes
It's
sense.
more like money. Every turn is like your.
It's like payday.
Yeah,
okay, I get paid every day. Got
And
it.
then you can spend them on
Just put me.
like
I don't
fucking
use
bodyguards
that.
and
I don't use
servants
that at all.
and stuff like that. And slaves.
okay. Okay. So, we're going to. We're going to tap.
So you want to play with all the rules, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One last rule that is kind of important.
Yeah, Brandon, I want to know how to play.
Well, Brianna doesn't like this rule, so I don't typically play with it.
What? What are you doing?
Do you see how this says 0/0 here on the very bottom?
Yeah.
That's your commander damage. If your commander hits your opponent for 21 damage, 21 plus, they lose. So even if I have 1,000,000 life, if you hit me with your commander to deal 21 damage, I would die.
Okay.
Make sense?
Kind of dumb, but yeah.
That's why Brianna doesn't like it.
But
It's to stop life gain decks from getting way out of hand.
so basically, what you're saying is that the people that made this game created a problem and then made a rule up to
This
circumvent said problem.
This format was created by fans and community. It wasn't created by wizards.
Okay. Anyways,
Tapping 2.
yeah, it's tap. No, I gotta tap these 2. I gotta tap 4. I need 4, Brandon. I spent my whole damn paycheck.
Almost. You got $1 left.
All right, because I want to play this guy because he looks cool as shit. But it says. So my question now is, it says it's got a little mana thing down here, right?
Yes.
So does that mean I need? What does that mean?
It means you can pay a black, and since this isn't a tap ability, you can activate this turn. You can pay a black, pay 2 life, and you get this.
So I have to pay one of these.
Yes.
So I would take one of these off the field and put it in the graveyard.
No.
Right? No.
Pay means, like, for instance, the way you would do this typically is you would do it like this, since it's only 1 black.
Right.
So then this would be 4, and then you could tap this to add another black to your pool to pay that. It's basically $1.
So I needed an extra. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So if you wanted to do it that way, 100%.
Yeah. So I gotta pay 2 life. Blap, blap. I need a dot.
Take a D6.
Did you just say D6?
It is a D6!
Yeah, fair enough.
This
Anyways.
is a D20.
So now I got. So he's +1, right? Like
Is
that?
it on any creature or on him?
On Blood Tracker.
Yeah. So he now has a, now he's a 3. And
Okay.
a 4/4 because he's a vampire. 4/4 for sure.
So
And he has-
actually I should do that, right?
No. Do it as a 1 because it's 1 +1 +1. That is important.
Okay.
And he does have flying, so normal creatures can't block.
Normal creature can't. Yeah.
So flying means
No, I understand that, but does it say so? Like,
I could not block him with any of my creatures because none of them either have flying or reach.
so it would say reach on your card
or flying.
or flying. Okay.
Yes. Like for instance, I have.
No, I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I got a lot of flying stuff.
Vampires, they fly.
Anyways, okay, so I guess I could attack again, couldn't I?
Yes, but I will block.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, want to attack? Yeah, I can attack, right?
You're going to attack with that one?
Why can't I?
Well, you can, but he will die. I will kill him.
That's right. He doesn't get first strike.
No, and even then,
Hide over here, little guy.
I'm gonna block with my commander, so you'll deal 3 to my commander, and I'll deal 1 to that.
Okay.
Your thing will die.
Okay. Dead.
Keep your graveyard still on. Sure.
Where do you want to put it, Brandon? How about that? Is that sufficient?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter how you do it. Just graveyard is public now. So, like you can look at my graveyard. I can look at your.
I just wanted that.
My turn.
I guess.
Untap. I have nothing on my up. Oh, I forgot. Well, that's useful. Okay, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Elite Scale Guard. So when Elite Scale Guard enters the battlefield, bolsters 2, which says choose a creature with least toughness among creatures you control and put 2+1/+1 counters on it. So I'm gonna put 2+1/+1 counters on this because these two are tough. And then we're going to, and whenever a creature with a +1/+1 counter attacks, tap target creature defending player control. Okay, so then we're going to go to combat. We're going to, this triggers, put a +1/+1 counter. So I have a 1, 5, 4, so I do draw a card.
I have 4.
Okay.
Or 5. I was counting.
8. Okay. You got a 4/4 with first strike and a 2. I'm not going to kill my. We're going to go to my end step. I have too many cards, so I'm going to discard Dearly Departed. Dearly Departed says, as long as Dearly Departed is in your graveyard, each human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter.
Okay. I'm gonna turn all these around. Oh, my beautiful money. Ugh. Bro. Okay. Oh, it's so much.
It is a thinking game.
That's a lot to keep track of.
Strategy.
Let me see. Huh. That's kind of neat. I kind of wish I wouldn't have sacrificed that poor lady to death.
Oh! No, she's still alive. I'm sorry. I forgot you got +1/+. I blocked with the 1/5. She's still alive. That was my
You've confused me now. What are you talking about?
+1/+1 from that. I forgot to factor in the +1/+1.
Oh.
But she's still. This is only a 1.
You have very much confused me.
She is a 4/2, right?
Right.
This is a 1/5. This is what I blocked.
Okay.
So they dealt damage to each other, but both of them are strong enough to survive damage. I saw the 1 on her thing. I forgot.
Which is her defense, right?
Yeah.
So she would have 2 defense.
Yes, and this is only 1 damage. But she's a 0/1. 0/4.
Oh, see, you were saying 5, and I was thinking the attack was 5.
No. She has 5 defense.
That's why I was confused when you were like, "Oh, you sure you want to do that?" Because I was thinking,
she's very bulky.
but then I was like, "Whatever, I don't care."
She's very bulky. She doesn't have a lot of attack.
Okay.
So she is actually still alive. There you go.
That makes things way nicer. Okay, so tap, tapped. I'm gonna be honest. Don't like sleeves. They make my fingies sweat. Turn these ones,
They're very.
and then I want this one too because I need that extra one. I want to play this guy.
A lot of traps.
I know. I haven't gotten any. They must be all in the middle of the deck or something. This guy's cheating.
You realize I've missed like 4 land drops too, right?
Anyways, so this guy's pretty cool, man, because he says when Malikar Blood Witch enters the battlefield, each opponent loses life equal to the number of vampires you control. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. Correct?
Yes.
That means that you're going to lose
4.
4. And I'm going to gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You just switch life.
That's pretty cool. That's a neato little guy.
And
So-
it's a 5/5 first.
Yes. So he's got 5/5. As, this guy. I forgot what this guy does.
You can pay a black to make it bigger.
Oh, well, I'm having trouble with that right now.
He does fly, so you can't attack him.
This one flies. This one flies.
But he can't. 5/5.
This one can't attack. Why can't he attack?
Because he is summoning.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
Don't worry. Why I'm.
Brandon's here to make sure I'm playing the game. Okay. So, next question. So, I've used my money, right? I can't use any more. For this turn
For
only.
this turn.
That makes more sense.
On your turn.
So-
all that.
So, my progress bar of mana has depleted.
Yes.
Until my turn. And
Yes.
then, okay.
But you can attack free. It doesn't cost anything.
I got it now. That makes sense. Okay, so I can attack. I'm going to attack with this lady. Yeah, no, I'm not. You stay there. I'm going to attack with this guy. Sure.
That's a 4.
2.
And 1. And
Yes,
another
4/4.
fly.
I can't attack with you yet.
No.
And this guy, he doesn't fly, so he's not going to. So I guess I will. Yeah.
Oh, he does have first strike.
Does he?
Yeah, he himself has first strike.
Okay.
But
He doesn't fly though.
He would still die.
Yeah. So he's
So I'll take
he's gonna
4.
hang out. And I didn't see anything about upkeep, so I guess I'm done.
Well, upkeep would be before.
Whatever. Yeah,
Anyway.
we're gonna need like a blackboard or something.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap this to get him up to 5.
Do I have anything that does end of turn stuff? I don't think so.
Well, this says he has the ability to tap to put a +1/+1, which is one of them. You can tap at instant speed. The abilities are instant speed, unless stated otherwise.
So every turn you can add one to this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, then I can also pay to remove, to make all mine.
Kind of stupid.
We call him good card.
What we call stupid.
He's also kind of cheap.
I don't have anything.
You also have flyers that get bigger at instant speed.
Like, holy shit.
This is why we have board wipes, things that kill.
So how do I kill this?
If it says destroy target creature or sacrifice target creature or something like that. He's a 5/5. Okay. Upkeep. Did I draw? No. Sorry, draw. Okay. Wait. Token.
Oh. Damn. Okay. Question.
I'm listening.
So this card here says, if an opponent was dealt damage this turn, this creature enters the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. So should I have put this one on the board?
Yeah.
I,
If you didn't do that one, you could have.
Okay.
And it would have had 3+1. Okay. You ready? I'm gonna have a turn. How much mana do I need for the other one? No, not.
okay, so this right here is the creature's spell. I'm guessing.
Huh?
Right down here.
Creature's ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this says whenever you cast a vampire creature spell. Would that be the spell?
The spell is anything that's not a land. Because the lore of magic is your wizard, and this is your library of spells. And then you're casting spell. Make sense?
Sure.
Anyways, we're gonna tap 3. We're gonna have a turn. We're going to do Growth Spasm. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. So I'm gonna do that first. We're gonna get. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna get a plane. I'm gonna do more searching, so I'm not gonna shuffle. But then I also create a 0/1 Eldrazi spot. And this has sacrifice this creature, add 1 colorless mana. So I'm going to sacrifice this creature. To add 1, he doesn't tap, so to add 1 colorless mana. Then I'm going to tap this. It's actually, I'm doing things and then the music started picking up. Anyways, so now I have 4 mana in my mana, right? 1 from that.
But what about all the ones over there?
These were this was tapped to cast Growth Spasm. I got this land from that.
Oh, I see.
And then I tapped 4 to do Celebrate the Harvest, which says search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of different powers among creatures you control, which is a 1, 5, 5, 3. So I can search 3. 1, no 2. No 3. Yeah, 3.
Hold on, let me read. I gotta read.
1, 5, and 3.
Search your library for up to the basic. X basic. So it's saying doesn't know what number.
Yeah.
And cards where it doesn't know the number is the number of different powers among creatures you control. The wording on some of these cards is so bad.
Wait till.
Why doesn't it just say the difference?
Good thing.
Isn't that what you're looking for? The difference, like
No.
between your lowest and highest?
No.
So that doesn't make sense to me.
No. This is saying the difference of powers I control. So I control 1.
You're just repeating what
Yeah.
this says.
So
It doesn't
let me
make sense to me.
explain. I control a 1, 2 5s, and a 3. So I have 3 different powers among creatures I control. Because I have 2 with 5, 1 with 3, and 1 with 1. So I get to search 3 lands.
Okay.
Because there are 3 different powers on them. Make sense? Well, make more sense?
Yes.
I'll get a plane.
This is going to be the most difficult thing to grasp, because there's a lot of terminology.
I can't wait.
That you just keep.
I'm so glad we didn't start with Yu-Gi-Oh! I will never teach you Yu-Gi-Oh!
Why?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is 8 times more complicated. I do think once you learn one card game, learning other card games is significant. And then we will go to combat. What do you have available? You have a 5/5, 4/2. No safe attacks, I guess.
This guy is 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is a 4/2. This is a 4/4.
I gotta read something. You know how to cut a deck?
No, I'm especially with your. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you just for cutting a deck. Is you just grab a random number, you do that. That way, if somebody puts something on top of their deck, they don't have it. it's a cheat prevention. Because there's no way you can cheat with when somebody does that. That's why cheaters don't let you do that.
My cheaters. Brandon, do you have a lot of like anger towards cheating people?
I think watching cheaters get caught is super satisfying, but it's also neat to see how they cheat. Okay, now I do have a lot of. Okay, so I gotta read. Yeah. So we're going to. How many creatures do you have? 3. I'm
4.
going. Well, that one's tapped. I'm gonna swing at you with these 3. That triggers this. I'm going to tap all 3.
Okay.
So tap.
Whatever.
That means it cannot block, so you'll be taking 3, 8, 9 damage. And one of that is command. Oh, I'll put it on Micaias. The her trigger, and then that draws. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Never. Oh, that's.
Draw a card. Magic! Miko, what happened to your name? Hello,
Also,
Ethan.
Hello there. Yes, I am teaching him magic.
He's attempting.
Well, he's learning.
It's kind of confusing, especially when he's doing his turn, because I don't know what the fuck he's doing, and he's just over there going, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna flip dice, and draw 17 cards!
That was his ability to flip it, to tap your creatures.
I'm just picking.
I assume you're understanding a decent bit.
To an extent. Like, I understand the mana thing now.
Which is good. That's
And,
I would say
I might sort of, kind of understand the damage numbers. I don't quite understand how you attacked my guy when he's not even on the board, but...
I didn't attack him, I attacked you. This is just the leader of your deck. You're still the one in charge.
What do you mean you attacked me?
This is just a background. This could be whatever we wanted.
No. I'm like... Oh, I'm confused again.
Okay, what are you confused about? Let's try to get this through before we continue.
Okay, so... This number here.
Is
What the hell is this number here?
That is commander damage.
But my commander's over here.
No, my commander damage. See, that's... If you click on it, it's my commander, not yours. That's why yours says me. Okay, let me explain it again. Commanders are special, right? They go here.
Okay.
Whenever a commander deals damage to you, it deals commander damage.
Oh, so it's like a separate value from your health.
Well, it does subtract your health, but it's a separate thing. It's a thing that keeps constant. There's no way to get rid of it.
Okay, and so, just for instance, say I attacked you with 5 damage from this guy.
I would take 5
You would take 5 damage
so
there and there. You would take it on both places.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, my life total change.
Okay.
This does it automatically.
That's why I was confused. Because when you first had mentioned the commander damage, I was assuming that 21 attacked on this guy.
No.
That's also why I left him over there.
No, 21 damage on you with a commander.
Because I was thinking, you could just end the game that way. It's freaking lame.
No, 21 damage.
Okay.
I have to attack you with this.
Okay, yeah. See, I was thinking that you were going to just, like, 21 damage, attack this guy with 21 damage and just end the game.
No.
That's why I said that was the dumbest shit I'd ever heard.
No, you could always block a commander.
Ethan, you can stay, man. Hang
Yeah.
out with us, listen to some bitchin' music, and watch me struggle to learn how to play this game, dude.
It is a lot. It is an old game.
Okay, so, it's my turn?
Yes.
Yeah. I have enough, but...
It also gets...
I could do that. I could do that.
I expect a community stream of my choosing when I get home in a couple of days. Next week will be a community stream.
Yeah, dude. Monster Hunter Rise is off the table, though.
Yeah, no Monster Hunter Rise.
And as far as community streams go, these are your choices. You got
Smash.
Mario Maker, Smash Brothers,
Mario
Mario Kart,
Kart.
Mario Party.
The old Mario Party, not the new one.
That's basically it, dude. I don't have a lot of my games anymore. So those are our options. So any one of those, Ethan, that you want to play next Saturday, dude, I'm down with it. I forgot what I was doing. I drew a card. I gotta tap some shit. I like this song. It's good. No! Okay.
I hate Old World.
Why do you hate the old world?
Because he's young and that's the first game he's played. He wasn't there for Monster Hunter at the good old days.
Alright, so...
Got a question?
I do. Superstars. Yeah, we can play Mario Party Superstars. We haven't played it in a while. Question. Okay, so underneath in the description, she's got a whole bunch of symbols and it says add. I'm guessing it's telling me I can add one of each of these. It's the part that I'm confused about. I can show you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. So the way this works...
What I'm asking about is the beginning section. I get this other section.
You pay 1 mana to be able to tap. It requires $1. But you get $2 out of it. Make sense?
It's not as fun as I was expecting it to be.
It's for more like if you need an additional mana or filter them.
Hey,
Miko!
Miko's back! Miko! Welcome back. Have a dancing Sonic. And maybe, you know what? How about a pointing Miyamoto? I don't know. Why not? Alright, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, you could always cast your command.
But why would I do that? You would murder him.
Oh, I won't. How can I murder him? You can't attack him. You have flyers.
Oh, you're... Yeah, I guess I do want to do that because I want to start getting those blood tokens, dude. So, I need...
They also kind of help you hopefully hit your land drops.
Do this. Do this. That's the requirement for the 2, and then I need 2 additionals. Okay, so yeah, I'll catch this guy. This guy's coming out.
Say 4/3.
Yeah, because he gets the bonus from this guy.
So he's a flying first strike.
But I can't use him yet because he's sick.
Yes.
The travel to the battlefield wore him out, so he's got to take a nap in the tent.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's basically how it is. You're summoning them.
Right. And he's now out there and he's surveying the battlefield and he's like, this is the jackass that's commanding us? Oh my god. Alright, so
I think mine has 15.
let's see.
Where's Dynomoto?
Alright, dies, create a treasure type. I don't need that. Other vampire don't get 1 strike. Oh, these all basically get first strike.
Every single one has.
That's pretty fun.
Yes.
Pretty nice.
Why cards like that are usually low level? Because they usually are they're called boards. They make things bigger to give them additional things. What is a Dynomoto?
What is a Dynamoto? So what is Bloodthirst?
Does it not have a description?
It does.
I'd have to read it.
I'll read it to you. If an opponent was... Oh yeah, this is the one where...
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you deal damage to me, he does.
Oh, hold on. If an opponent was dealt damage this turn, this creature enters the battlefield with +3. Holy shit, so he'd be 6/6.
It's 3+1/1 counters, yeah.
Whenever you cast a vampire creature's spell, it gains Bloodthirst +3. I gotta get that guy in the battlefield. That would make all of my guys have +3/+3.
Well, as long as I lose damage.
Which they all have first strike, so.
First strike just means they hit first. Keep that in mind.
Doesn't that mean that means you can't block them with your creatures, though,
No,
right?
I can't block them because they have fly.
Oh, that's why you can't block them.
Yeah, first strike. It basically, like the way first strike works is typically, like evenly matched fighting scenes. They you see the scene where they punch each other in the face at the same time.
Instead of Miyamoto, it's Dynamoto because he's got T-Rex fingies.
Yeah, I thought you knew that.
I didn't actually. Neither did you. You were asking.
I know. I was reading what Dynamoto.
Oh.
Anyways, like in an evenly fight thing where they punch each other and they both hit each other in the face. You know what I'm talking about?
You're really bad at analogies.
Okay, put it this way. Normal battle.
Yeah, they just hit each other.
Normal battle's like this.
Got it.
First strike's like this, and then he hits back.
Okay. So, what is the benefit of first strike then?
If, let's say, you're 5/5, and I blocked with this thing, right? This is a 3/4, right?
Okay.
If I could block that, yours would deal damage first, mine would die, and then it couldn't deal damage because it's already dead. So since it deals the damage first, if it kills the creature, yours takes no damage.
Do we keep track of how much damage each creature's taken?
Not that hard. 5/5 against a 2/4, a 3/4.
So at the beginning of my next turn, it would just have 5/5 again?
It would always have 5/5 because it never took damage.
So I could use first strike to murder your creatures?
If I block, yes.
If you chose to block?
If I chose to block.
Okay.
Which I can't block it. So right now, first strike doesn't mean jack.
Okay. I'm sorry, Ethan. Dude, look. Hear me out. Dancing Sonic, fuck off. Okay, so check it out, man. I got a lot on my mind right now. I got this guy over here trying to teach me how to play a game.
Which is very complicated.
This guy. Sorry, I may have forgotten Miyamoto the dinosaur. My apologies. I'm sorry. I will do better to remember the funnies in the future. Hope y'all are having a good night tonight, though. What am I doing? Oh, I
assume you're going to hit me in the face.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
And probably get really low.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This guy doesn't have flying, so he's just gonna hang out there.
Yeah, so how much is that?
All right, so this.
Well, that one doesn't have flying either, right?
No.
By the way, let me read this. I want to read this.
Just multitask. Hey, Ethan, when you
So
breach 30, yeah.
So how much
tell
am I
me how
taking?
easy that is. Huh?
How much am I taking?
Let's see. This guy is a 4/4, I think, right? Because he gets +1 from this guy, and he has the +1 from here, so he's 4/4. And this guy's a 5/5, so that'd be 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
Okay. And then there's something. Well, I gotta read. Does his passive abilities take place?
Until when you end your turn, it will create a blood.
Okay. I don't want to. So I'm gonna end my turn. I'll take this blood token.
Okay.
Where would you like me to put my tokens?
Anywhere is fine. Just your lands have to be on the battlefield. I will tap Micaeus, make him lose 1 to give everyone else more +1.
That is such shit. That is such shit.
You have.
That is such shit. I'm just saying, because dude, look. It should have been. I'm gonna lose 1 on this guy and add it to somebody. Not all 3. The fuck is this shit?
He's really slow.
This cheating motherfucker.
He's really slow. Okay, then we're going to untap. Go to my turn.
Brandon has a lot more mana than I do.
Draw. When I had injury.
Look at that. Look at this fucking guy. Here's the board, guys.
Okay, we're gonna get a bit more complicated.
There we go. There's
Are you
Brandon's
ready?
board. Let's see it.
Tapping 3.
trying to film upside down.
All 3 green for a champion of Lambo.
What the fuck is Champion of Lambolt? There it is.
Yes. It says creatures with power less than Champion Lambo can't block creatures you control. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on champion. However, it is a human, and remember,
he's got a fucking special human thing.
Yeah, and remember, I have Dearly Departed in the graveyard, which gives it a +1/+1 counter right off the bat. And then we're gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Manyas.
What is the Terra Leak? I did not see it, obviously. Feel free to fill us in.
What's Terra League?
I don't fucking know. I don't know words.
Okay, so I'm tapping 7 mana to cast Somberwald Beastmaster, which is a creature, so that will trigger, but he will also go in the stack. Which is when Somberwald Beastmaster enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 green wolf, a 3/3 green beast, and a 4/4 green beast. So, yeah,
Read.
wolf,
I've never been able to listen to somebody else read
beast,
and, you know, comprehend very well. Dude, I think I might have ADHD. I'm serious.
and beast.
Create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. What the fuck is a green wolf creature token?
Green wolf.
Oh, so instead of having blood, you have like wolves and shit.
Yeah, creature.
Why do you get? I get like vials of blood, and you get fucking wolves.
Well, it's a 2/2. All of your creatures can kill my 2/2.
What is a 2/2?
It has 2 power, 2 toughness. Your tokens can't, but your creatures can.
My tokens don't have health.
Yes, because they're artifacts. They're not creatures.
Oh. Token artifact and yours is a token creature.
Yes.
Makes sense. I understand.
token
So
creatures.
this is a Beastmaster, so he's like, oh, look at all my beasts.
Yeah, look at all my beasts. So that triggers champion 4 times. So it's going to go up to 5 +1/+1 count. So
Okay.
it's a 6/6. We're going to go to combat.
What happened to the music?
Still playing.
All right, whatever.
Is it just like?
I think there's a lot of silence at the end of this one because it was an incomplete game, song when I was working on it.
Okay, so we're gonna go to combat. That triggers Liurnia. We're gonna put on here, so she's now a 7. I control a myriad of creatures with different powers, so I'm going to draw a card.
I wish I could attack your creatures directly.
What you gotta do is just hold up and block.
I would like to
Which
murder some.
You really can't.
Look at... You guys can see his fucking face in this camera right here. This smug piece of shit, dude. Did you see the look on his face? What you really can't do anymore.
I mean, you can. You just gotta
Fucking Brandon.
either kill this or get really big creatures. We're gonna swing 5, 6 at 6. This is 2, 4. So 4, and we'll send another 4. So 4, 10, 14. Lose 10, and then 4 commander damage. Pass turn. I got blockers that can't block.
Okay. Turn everything around.
If you do enjoy this, we could eventually get Brianna in on this.
I can't even understand a 2-player game. What are you talking about?
Well, this game works better. For more people. You'd have more time to.
I have all the time in the world to think. You can't force me to end my turn, bitch.
I can't. I got one
Okay.
mana. Beware. Remember when you were asking why you would want a board wipe?
Mm-hmm.
Why you would want a board?
I don't have anything for it. Do you?
Nope.
Alright, so going to
I think the main problem you've had.
Tap. And tap. This is 3 just randoms, and I need 2 swamps. Or whatever these are.
Swamps.
2 swamps. To bring this guy in.
What's that?
So he does the thing with if the opponent was dealt damage this turn, his creature enters the battlefield with 3+ blah blah blah.
So you're not gonna wait until after combat to play him?
I didn't know I could.
Yeah. I told you! After combat, that's why you have 2 main phases!
Okay. Hold on. Let's go back.
What if we have 2 main phases?
Okay. So I can do damage first.
Yes.
And then, do I have to tap these to do damage or no?
No.
Perfect.
You have to tap creatures to do.
Alright, so, let's see here. What do I want? How much that? Okay, so I'm just gonna attack you, I guess.
Go for it.
Uh-huh.
All your flyers, I see.
Yeah. Including this guy.
Okay, so at least 4 commander. How much is the rest? Is 9 again, right?
Yeah. Nothing's changed. Okay, so that means I can then tap these, right? Okay. Which will allow me to bring this guy in. Which, he's the one that does the, if an opponent was dealt damage this turn, this creature enters the battlefield and it dies. I need 3. I think it's 3. So where it says whenever you cast a vampire creature spell, is that just when I attack with a vampire creature?
No, whenever you cast a vampire.
Okay. So when I bring a new creature onto the board, it immediately gets +3.
If you dealt damage. It has Bloodthirst 3, right?
Yes, but underneath that, it says... Here, just read it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, whenever cast a vampire spell, it gains +Thirst 3. So, basically, it has the same effect. So, if it dealt damage and you cast a vampire, it will get 3+.
So I have to do damage first and then cast it. Okay. That's good to know. Also, I get another blood token, I think.
Oh, I think turn.
Yeah, I think I'm at the end of my turn. I'm just reading. Did I draw?
I'll let you draw again.
I don't remember. I don't care.
I'll let you draw again.
Look.
I was bad.
I did. I think so. Alright. Wait. No, not yet. I'm not untapping these guys yet.
You're creating a blood token.
Token of blood. Okay.
I'm going to... My turn. I'm going to tap Micaeus, bring him down to 4, and then everything else goes up 1.
Fuck this guy! This guy! Yeah. Fuck this guy. We're pointing at him. Miyamoto's pointing at him.
I don't know when you were saying that. So mean.
Brandon's at the point now where he's like, oh, I need to die with more than 6 fucking numbers on it. Here, Brandon, why don't you just take this and just fucking sit it on there at a 20? Read chat. What are you talking about? I was reading chat.
Yeah.
I don't know what Z and A is.
Yeah, I don't know what Z2A is. Okay. Now we're going to go to my untapped stage.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
We're old. We don't get things. Untap.
This is a very rough, like...
Stream?
Yeah, it's like, next time we do one of these tabletop live streams like this, I'm going to have this set up in a different room, and we're going to be streaming off of a laptop. So it's the new game. Oh, yeah, see, that's the problem. I'm so fucking pissed at Pokemon, I don't care.
Yeah. I've legitimately, like, given up on Pokemon. I will check reviews for it, but other than that, no.
I'm not quite as bad as that. Like, if the game comes out and the reviews are good, I'm definitely picking it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is I'm gonna wait for the reviews.
But
until then.
Yeah, they kind of burned the bridge with me with Scarlet and Violet. Especially after Legends Arceus.
What do I want?
Legends Arceus, piece of shit.
Oh, what do you got right now? I could be really petty.
Be petty, I don't care.
Shit. I mean, I win this turn, so I'm gonna tap for a white, and then 2 colorless to play Return to Dust. It says exile target artifact or enchantment. If I cast a spell during my main phase, which I am, you may exile another. So I'm gonna exile your 2 blood tokens.
Okay. Where's the exile pile go?
Just put it back. They don't exist anymore. Tokens, once they leave the field, no longer.
Okay.
And I'll swing every.
Game over, boys.
Very much. That's a lot of damage.
Game over. Oh! Too bad this button's not working!
That's a lot of damage.
Oh! I'm sorry, Stefan. I let him down, dude. I let him down.
So how'd you think about your first game?
I need time to.
I agree.
I need to play it several times.
You want to do it again?
Not tonight because it is 8:30 and I'm gonna go upstairs and spend the rest of the evening with Darcy.
Okay.
I need a shower. I worked today, but yeah, this was fun. I would do it again.
Could you do it with Brianna as well?
I think a couple more back and forth so that I can.
I'll play a different deck next time. Do you want to continue with that deck so I can learn it? That's what I would
Me
recommend.
and Stefan are gonna be best friends.
Okay.
And he's Stefan now. He's not Streffen.
Streffen.
This is Stefan.
Stefan.
Stefan the vampire.
What?
I'm gonna lead him to victory someday.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Bria does that with at least characters in shows and stuff. She renames them.
Our stream's not ending right this second, Ethan.
Like, there's a character named Stanlin, and she called him Stantler.
Do you care that these are all just mixed together?
Don't put the tokens with the main deck.
I totally did that.
Yeah, tokens don't go in the main deck. I mean, hand me the token.
Token.
And Grogs. I'll play a different deck. I'll play a graveyard deck.
Brandon was like, I'm gonna just get this swollen cock and beat you with it.
I decided on 2 beatdown decks for your first time. Instead of like any like combo or anything, it's basically play vampires, play +1/+1 counter. You
I
had
got some learning to do.
yeah,
but
you had the advantage on flying because none of my creatures fly. So I had the advantage on just pure power.
I wasn't getting any mana.
That was your issue. You might have actually won that if it wasn't for it.
I wasn't getting any mana. I had a card I really wanted to play.
What was it?
It was one that would force you to discard your entire deck.
I don't think that exists. What?
It was. We both had to. That's why I didn't.
I
play
think
it.
it's hand.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It was your hand. Whatever.
Well, deck is very
Whatever.
It's 4 mana. Discard your entire deck. Holy shit!
Discard your whole deck.
Like,
No, I meant your
God.
hand.
Yeah.
And
And then draw like a certain amount, I assume.
3 cards.
I don't know. Is both of us for that?
I think so. I think it's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be near the thumb.
No.
Did you lose?
No. 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 No.
Keep that one separate.
Sorry.
That's fine. At least it wouldn't be that bad because it's a thick commander.
It's a thick commander.
Yeah, look at those.
Stefan. He's pretty cool. Me and Stefan are places.
Okay. I thought you'd like.
Oh, so it's no, it doesn't force you. It says each player may discard their hand and draw cards equal to the greatest mana value of a commander they own on the battlefield.
So we would have drawn 4.
But I didn't have enough.
How was it?
It's 5.
You had 5.
It's. Oh yeah, I could have.
Yeah, you 100% could have.
Whatever.
So you had fun?
That wasn't bad. I gotta.
You gotta.
It'll be more fun when I learn and I can understand what you're doing. Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't understand anything you were doing. And I was just like, okay, that's cool.
If you got questions, just ask.
I asked when I had questions, did I not?
Yeah.
So what you're not understanding is that I don't even know what questions to ask. So,
like what were you confused about?
Just the sequence of events that was transpiring on that side of the table.
Well, then next time you'd be like, hold up.
That's why I was reading your cards, too, so I could try to kind of understand what was going on. And I, for the most part, did. But there towards the end, I just kind of gave up on that. Because, I mean, yeah, it was pretty... The writing was... Even for somebody that doesn't know what's going on, yeah, it was pretty clear. Mr. Take one fucking off and add 3 to other people. What the fuck, Brandon?
That's why we have removal spell.
That I never got.
This is why it's more of a 4-player game.
Ugh.
Because if you don't have a removal spell, Brianna might.
This motherfucker.
And I don't have to swing all 100 damage I had at you. I could have split it up.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this camera here. Turn towards Brandon. There we go. Brandon, you wanna handle the end of stream shenanigans? Talk to the people?
Well, thank you all for watching this absolutely amazing game of Commander. Matthew has slightly learned Magic, and I feel like next time he'll know it even better.
Do I get applause?
I do think you deserve applause.
Yay! Hit the button!
I can't see your phone.
The button! Yeah! Applause!
You were at least understanding the base premise of the game.
Shit.
I think your biggest hurdle this round was mana.
Alright.
Not only were you mana screwed, you had trouble understanding how mana worked.
Alright, guys. Check it out. Alright, here we go. I'm going to bring this microphone over here, and I'm going to, I don't have I guess I could, this will do. Bring this over here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this episode of The Gathering Hall. If you enjoyed this and you want to see us play some more tabletop stuff, not just Magic, we're talking like board games and all kinds of shit.
We have a lot of it.
Yeah, so if you want to see us do more stuff like this, let us know in the comments of the VOD. Or, Ethan, if you want to see more stuff like this, let us know in the Discord. Till then, adios, everybody. Tomorrow will be the conclusion of, what the fuck was that psycho's name? Lily Orchard. We're going to finish up the documentary tomorrow night. Because I have work Monday, and I can't stay up super late, but I can stay up late enough to get that finished. So, play Candyland! Alright.
You don't have to.
Candyland's coming! I'm sure we can find Candyland somewhere, Brandon. So, guys, take care. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Look at this office. Look at this mess. Oh! Yeah. Freaking nightmare in here, dude.
That would also help.